Greetings, my name's Rob McCoy of RAM Communications. Welcome to another edition of Telecom 101. Let's go back and revisit SD WAN. Specifically, I want to contrast and compare SD WAN services with MPLS. So, without further ado, let's take a quick visit and a high-level look at how these two services compare, contrast, and actually complement each other. Here we go. Let's highlight a few differences between SD-WAN and MPLS. Let's take a look at MPLS service first. The first and most important component to MPLS is its privacy. For those of you who are increasingly concerned about security, this quality is more beneficial than ever. There's also an important performance benefit, and that's what we call class of service. Class of service provides you control over which applications get bandwidth priority. This element ensures that your critical services perform as needed all the time. Without this feature, all of your network applications would end up competing for the same bandwidth. Do you really want your YouTube sessions competing with your database and voice applications? Probably not. The third critical element to MPLS resides with the circuits themselves. With MPLS, your network is comprised of T1s, fiber, or any other business class service. By building your MPLS network with these types of circuits, your foundation is meeting a minimum performance and uptime standard. You cannot overlook or minimize this piece. A dedicated circuit will always perform more reliably than any public access circuit. Let's take a look at SD-WAN. SD-WAN is a nice service for its flexibility and fast implementation. When you're in a situation where you need to set up connectivity to your network in a pinch, SD-WAN can provide services quickly and at locations that might be difficult to reach via your MPLS circuits for financial or technical reasons. SD-WAN is nice to have when you need, again, a service in a pinch. It's great when you want to complement your existing MPLS network because of the fact that you can add services quickly. Now let's be aware of a few differences and potential shortcomings. First of all, network visibility. Imagine if you have 30, 40, 50, or several hundred locations on an existing MPLS network, then you should have visibility to all of those services, all those locations. You can see the performance metrics at any given day or week. As you add an SD-WAN element to your network, you may start to lose that visibility, especially if you're signing up with a different SD-WAN provider from your MPLS provider. So be aware that if you do that, you're losing the integration of performance between the two service providers. SD-WAN will work with a single broadband provider. However, as I've mentioned in previous videos, if you're doing this as a money-saving venture, just know in the long term your performance probably will suffer. As we've reviewed, SD-WAN works best using two ISPs where it can be serving load balancing and redundancy duties. Keep this in mind. If you're going to build a wide area network with just SD-WAN and you want to have performance, you want to have reliability, you're going to be employing two ISPs per location. When you do that, your cost is going to go up. You're going to complicate your network by using two different ISPs. And you're also going to have a hard time with visibility, unless you're using something like SolarWinds, to keep track of performance at each of your locations. SD-WAN, because of its public connectivity, becomes a challenge when you're looking for stability and performance. This is why when you start to scale and you're looking at a larger network application, MPLS, because of its private nature, because of its dedicated service, becomes easier to manage, it's more predictable, and it's going to perform better over time. Finally, let's take a look here as we just highlight the benefits between SD-WAN and MPLS. Again, with SD-WAN, you have a fast and economical redundancy solution. It's a very nice complement to MPLS when you need service connectivity to your network in a pinch. Because SD-WAN is carrier agnostic, you can use any different kind of broadband service and get a connection up and running for your network. MPLS, on the other hand, as we mentioned, it's a private network. Therefore, it's more secure. Because of the fact that it's using dedicated circuits, you have a predictable and guaranteed performance. Finally, when you look at operating costs, again, for those of you, if you're looking to pinch pennies, and I understand you're trying to keep costs down, looking at SD-WAN as a cost-saving venture may not necessarily reap the benefits that you're looking for, especially if you're looking for cost savings and performance. Again, if you're looking for cost savings and performance, you're going to find that on a site-to-site comparison, you're probably not going to save money between an MPLS node and an SD-WAN node. Of course, I'm only skimming the surface here. If you have questions or concerns, we certainly can dive into that with you more specifically. I hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions, as always, please give us a call or send us an email here at RAM Communications. Again, any questions or concerns, we are happy to help. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.